Hello and welcome to another update on the McMinnville real estate market. This is Steve Thoele, principal broker with Premier Property Group, and this update is going to cover the last 8 weeks of market activity ending this past Sunday, October 22nd. So, as I always do, going to share the screen with you now and go through the info with you here. So, first off, we'll start looking at active listings to begin with. Last week I showed we had 11 new properties come on the market, which you can kind of see is a slight high for the past 8 weeks. Had a low of 5 and a high of 11. End of the week with 69 homes actively on the market, which you kind of see is kind of an upswing over the past couple of weeks here after hitting a low about 3 weeks back at 61. So a little more inventory on the market as of late. The median price and the days on market for active listings, you can see we were, for the most part, we've been right around 535. I know 2 weeks ago we dipped down to 507, but it bounced back this last week. And the days on market, you can kind of see, had been climbing, had a low of 30, got up to a high of 46. This last week did tick down again to 36 with some of these newer listings kind of coming on over the past couple of weeks. Okay, moving along to pendings, pending sales. So last week I showed we had 8 properties go pending, and that's kind of right in the range of where it's been. You can kind of see we had a low of 4, a high of 9 on a weekly basis. And then we ended the week with 52, and it's been at 52 for the past couple of weeks. As you can see, had a high of 59 pendings to begin with, got down to a low of 48 3 weeks back. The median price and days on market for those pendings, you can kind of see we started off on the high side at 515,000. It has kind of come down from there. Had a low of 450 about a little over a month ago. It has been on uptick a little bit, and this last week came in at 471,000. The days on market crept up a little bit. We were sitting around, between 12 and 14 days for the first 6 weeks. Rose for the past couple of weeks here. This last week came in at 18 days of average market time for the most recent 52 homes on the market, or excuse me, the most recent 52 homes that are pending. And then lastly, we'll look at sold listing activity. So as of the time I put the info together here, showed last week we had only 3 listings go from pending to sold, same as the prior weeks. The last 2 weeks has been pretty slow in terms of closings. And you can kind of see the decline in overall level of closings over the prior 4 weeks. So when you look over the prior 4 weeks, that's the red bars on a week-by-week basis. We had a high of 45 8 weeks ago and got down to a low this week of only 23, again, over the prior 4 weeks and of closings. And the median price and days on market for the sold listings, you can kind of see it's started off at 500 and got down to a low of 488 3 weeks ago, and has been on the upswing for the past couple of weeks, hitting a high of 518,000 over the past 8 weeks, this most recent reading. And then days on market, started off at a high of 24 days, got down to a low of 13, has been swinging back up here again to 23 days as of the last reading here for these most recent 23 sales. And then to finish this out, we'll look at the weeks of inventory and the sale price as a percent of the original list price. So the red bar is the weeks of inventory. Again, great measurement of kind of relative supply and demand on the market. You can kind of see we've been certainly on the uptick here. Had a low of just about 6 weeks of inventory to begin with, and then got up to 8 to 9 weeks, and then actually fell a bit here again. But over the past few weeks has really risen, particularly this last week, and that's just the result of we got a little more inventory, active listings on the market, and the number of solds has gone down. So that led to a pretty good little jump here, and 12 weeks of inventory. So just about 3 months worth of inventory right now in McMinnville. And then the sale price as a percent of the original list price, you can kind of see that's been moderating here a bit over this past month, got up to a high of 99% here 4 weeks back, and has been slipping a bit, just got a little under 98% as of this last week. So, relatively strong pricing wise in terms of, what sellers are getting in comparison to their original asking price. But inventory is definitely, on the rise, and we're getting into that time of year where I would suspect that would be the case just on a seasonal basis. But interest rates continue to march upward. We got over 8% officially this last week on kind of average mortgage rates for a 30-year fixed rate conventional loan. So Definitely kind of a challenging time out in the market right now, with affordability getting squeezed, by high rates, and home prices are continuing to be pretty strong. So not the easiest time to be a buyer right now. So, if you are a seller, keep that in mind as you're pricing your properties, and you don't want to overprice your property in today's market. That's for sure. So that's the update for now, and hope that was helpful for you. As always, if I can ever answer any questions, be of any help, please don't hesitate to reach out. My contact information is down below in the description below the video here. So don't hesitate to reach out. And as always, really appreciate any likes, comments, and shares that you have. If you find this content valuable, please let me know. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do. It's a great way for you to stay up to date on what's happening out there. So hope you have a great day and week ahead, and we'll see you on the next update.